Hey everybody, back with a new episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Last episode was a bit of a dream crusher. They really kind of showed us what the new season is and what it's not. And it is not about saving our Phil because he is dead. And now that they have introduced another version of him, it seems like that's kind of their go around of if season 5 was going to be their final season and they always intended to kill Phil to kind of full circle the show back to his death, them having more seasons to do and them still wanting to have Clark Gregg around, just, you've introduced the multiverse, so here is a version of him who is quite a bit different. I'll say that. He came storming in his big rig, and he has his own little group of, not S.H.I.E.L.D., but he has some people under him, and I'm just very curious to meet him. But at the same time, I can't lie, I'm pretty devastated because I just didn't want to acknowledge the possibility of them actually doing what they did. And I didn't want to assume, or I just couldn't let my mind go there. So now that the show has kind of forced me to go there, I'm really sad. I feel like it's a delayed response, and it feels a little numbing because it didn't happen like in this grand moment. It happened off screen. So I don't feel like I've fully mourned him as I should. And now we've got another version of him to kind of assuage a little bit of that grief. It just feels a little weird. I just feel a little off kilter about all of the Phil stuff. So I'm curious to know how this new one's going to hit me, but I'm sure I'm going to love him. A version of Phil. I'm sure he's great. But they sure did make a big stink of how they got here. It was not easy for them, and they were just kind of like showing up in different places where there were buildings, and they are here to warn about something, but I mean, I don't know if they're doing it just for helping or if they're like running from it. Like, are they bringing it to us? But I don't feel like they're bad. Maybe a little hardened, and it seems like maybe they've had a difficult existence. But, we've had some personnel changes. Obviously, Mac's in charge. He's not with Yo-Yo anymore. Yo-Yo's seeing someone. Daisy and Gemma are looking for Fitz, and because of the things that they changed in the timeline, he is kind of not where he's supposed to be. We did get to see him. He's okay, but he's changed, I'll say that. And Gemma's kind of doing a lot to find him. It's been a year. Obviously, she's quite desperate, but like they're wanting to go home, and like they don't even know if they can now because they're banged up, and people are missing their families, and it's not cool for Gemma to prioritize her own over others. That's what you get when you get a love story like theirs. You get the good and the bad, and it's not very becoming of her to make these decisions for all of them, but the decision's made, and where they think he is, they're going. So we'll see. There is a little animosity about like how Daisy's approaching everything. She's being very aggressive, and I don't know if that's due to the centipede serum or not. But things are just different. Dynamics are a little different, and kind of catching up to it all. I do like the idea that Phil's new gang and he have like come over based on where like ley lines exist. That's where the portals were for them. I don't know if anything's going to come of that, but I like that inclusion. This next episode being called Window of Opportunity. I don't know if that's going to be regarding the Fit stuff or the Phil stuff, but yeah, I'm curious. This is definitely a new world, new S.H.I.E.L.D. And they brought in like a friend of Andrew's to like make a new S.H.I.E.L.D. Academy for Phil, like in his name. They are trying to like restart S.H.I.E.L.D. in, in a way that people can start trusting it again. So we'll see if all that works out. But yeah, what what else? What are we doing this season? I'm not quite sure yet. I wonder how long it's going to take them to get to Fitz. I wonder how I'm going to like this new Coulson. How everyone else is going to like him or not. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay. No, come on, you're an aviator guy. No! Girly. You're assholes. Quit it.
People fantasize about doing something dramatic in times like these.
Not me.
You don't look like a hero to me.
Are you? You don't look like a hero to me.
Still using combustion here. Might be child's play after all.
So they're more like cyberpunk, maybe. Go, you dick. I said they weren't bad guys, not that they were good guys. So, they're kind of just their own thing. Was that cloaking or did they jump?
Comb through security footage from the museum again and see if we missed anything. Yo, help him out. I want you to
push them together.
that truck.
No mention of the man driving that truck?
One thing at a time.
Do you not believe me?
But if you say you saw Coulson, you saw him. Yeah. But this doesn't go wide until we know what the hell he is.
See? You were right, Pax. This rock has it all.
Watches?
Are you good to come with me, secure the exit while these two scout the site? Or should we discuss that too?
I should revisit the file on those life model decoys. Which really shouldn't be a thing, by the way.
Yeah, you're a little late on that one.
Be an LMD?
Well, there's already been one.
He's not. I don't think he is.
It seems like a possible explanation.
Aquesta Jaikis nas Faridav il Agazid.
Yeah.
Idakla Sirakla di. Jabib Jande Ijaskipa Narivnet.
Come on. He's just trying to pass. Let him pass.
Tija Din Krasinki.
Goroda.
Enoch! Oh my god.
Your heat shields are misaligned. Your crew hasn't spotted it, and I haven't had a chance to fix it. You throw me out into space. You lose your best
He's so
engineer.
helpful. You
I'm
need
more
him.
productive than the rest of your crew combined.
I doubt that.
You do the math.
You're obviously running. I'll be doing someone a favor.
Wait. We'll work for free.
Finally, a persuasive argument.
This place has sugar water, blue sky. Maybe kick back before it's reduced to ash.
Sounds like powering down.
Or charging up, right? I mean, don't you
Powering
ever
down?
take a load
Like
off
an
the back of your
LMD
own turf?
would?
Your past life or whatever?
Past line?
One day you're going to tell us about it.
Don't hold your breath.
Hey! We were hired by the conglomerated Ministry of Shipping. The shipping department? I don't know.
It was worth a shot.
Right. Oh no. Come on.
Agent Fox was a good kid. You might want to spend some time with
He
Kelly.
was the one that was all about the ley lines, wasn't he? I liked him.
Fox for this job.
Should have been the guy that yo-yos with.
I think he'll be going.
I'll probably end up liking him. I'm just being a dick.
LMDs don't have DNA.
We didn't bring him back to life. Trust me.
I don't want him to be an LMD, so
Well,
I
maybe
really
he
hope
never
it's not
died in the
that.
first place. You love secrets, Melinda. Anything you want to share? Take it easy.
I was there. Until the very end. He's gone. You have no right to question that. Find me a way to kill that thing out there pretending to be him.
Hey,
And if that's
we need
too
to
hard,
make sure that's right.
You know your way back to the bar.
That sounds nice right about now. And
good luck sorting out this evidence alone.
Okay, that's enough.
President thought it was alien, radiation markers I've never seen, foreign methyl groups. Strip that all away. And what you have left is a 100% match for Philip J. Coulson.
Alternate universe.
I took your advice, did the math, and I realized it's wasteful for me to pay employees when I have two
great.
slaves. So I thought, why not let the dead weight go?
Who was this Coulson guy? Really?
The best. He was the best.
He started out as a dedicated agent, and
Who was he to May?
The love of her life.
you know what it's like to have a memory that's too painful to revisit.
Of course.
Yeah, you lost your husband. He'll get it.
May's pain is running around killing people.
People fantasize about doing something heroic in times like these.
Get a new
I've
line,
seen your
man.
Skin. My crew's about to incapacitate these guys.
What the hell?
Are you two a thing already? Because Mac thinks so.
He does?
Well, he's director for a reason. That man's too observant sometimes.
He's got bigger things to worry about.
He doesn't care at all?
Be careful with Keller. That's how things get messy.
Pretty handy.
What are you all waiting for? It's our fault that the other engineers are in trouble. We've got to help them.
Our options were limited. If the end goal is finding your friend Gemma in the future...
Yeah, end goal, sure, but I can't just sit here, can you?
Crystals that are naturally polarized can generate an electric charge under applied mechanical pressure.
Such as?
Crystals? We have some quartz or topaz in the bottom jar.
Finally, thank you.
Keep looking.
You could have gone to a way more chill location for this.
A winner or not.
You might not need them. Do you need me?
Is this about being a hero?
It's about women being able to look her in the eye again.
I mean, honestly, you were able to move forward after Leopold, so, you know. She can forgive a lot.
That woman, she'll have to replace you.
Well, you know, it was the right thing to do, but now what? Oh, he hold on, Enoch.
Vero could not be reasoned with. You were right in preparing for the most violent outcome.
Yeah.
It wasn't so hard to predict. There's a part of me that knows how uncompromising hateful men can be.
Where is he? Drop the knife and tell me where the hell your boss is.
I'm picking up on a lot of unhealthy anger from you.
Kick her little ass.
Come on. Somebody help!
Oh, shit.
Really?
What were you about to do? Oh,
Seriously? I leave for 3 minutes and the plan goes all to hell?
Coulson?
No! God damn her. I hate that little girl.
How did you get in here? What happened?
I lost.
You did good. You did good. You were winning.
You froze.
Back there? Not really.
Did he?
That word. Coulson.
Yeah?
What does that mean?
I don't know. But it rings a bell.
Past life.
So they have advanced tech.
Yeah, but that's not the alarming part.
What's that?
Get out
Wherever these people came from, I think they destroyed it.
I think they were running from it, right? Did they do that? I don't know. I don't know what to think about this little fucking group.
Where did we take them?
They could easily find employment on the planet of Kitson. We should have just enough fuel to reach it if we change course now.
Oh no! We're gonna miss you.
But what about your plan to go back into cryosleep?
I've got time.
You've got all the time in the world, honestly. Oh my god, ships in the night. Are you fucking kidding me?
Smith, he's here.
Well,
I can feel it.
he's leaving. Okay, so I don't really know if I know any more than I did after the first episode. They kind of were just moving around, and I definitely look at Coulson Sarge's group less favorably. They're definitely really freewheeling with the killing. Well, particularly the little girlie. She's annoying. I don't like her. But they're looking for, crystals PEGs that work with their weapon or whatever it is. But what does he need that for? That whatever was on that footage, is that coming here? Is that what's coming here? I don't think they did it. But also, I don't know if they're like leading it to, if they're like it following them. So it's coming here because of them or what. But the Phil stuff is pretty intriguing because Coulson rang a bell to him, not necessarily saying May, but there was some sort of mention about past life for him that was different than this. So how similar to our Phil is he in any way? I mean, he doesn't like aviators, so that's strike one. But he's a leader, which is very Phil-like. But that's kind of where it begins and ends. They're, I don't know, they just have their own little mission and they're kind of disregarding anything about our existence. And, they're just not going to follow earthly rules. But it doesn't seem like they're here to harm us intentionally. They just kind of are stopover here, I guess. I love that May got to see him, but at the same time, it was very quick, and I need them to have a long conversation. Fitz is, it's good to see him doing well and outsmarting people, but also feeling like he wants to help others and is even putting past his own mission to do so. Unfortunately, it really fucks up what Gemma's done because she's putting Fitz above all of her people to get to him, and now they've missed each other. But I like to see that about Fitz, especially when he's been, kind of all over the place in terms of morality when you factor in the Leopold side of himself. But he's a good guy, and I like that he wasn't going to let the workers be pushed out, and he certainly didn't have qualms with killing that guy, even talking about how uncompromising bad men can be. So I have no problem with what they did, but I hope that's not a parallel to this version of Coulson. I mean, that doesn't feel true, but I don't know. I don't know really what to think about them yet. But of course, he's so adaptable. He was able to fit in and be very useful and kind of negotiate his way around, but he still came through for those people. And now they're going to go let those people off at the other planet and maybe go back to where Gemma and them are if they don't move on before he can get a chance to get back. I don't know how that's going to work out, but it's just literal ships in the night passing each other. So that's a little frustrating, but I like the reason it happened. It's good to see fits like this, and I don't know what Gemma and Daisy and everyone, or Piper and Davis, what all they're gonna do now that he's not there. Are they just gonna wait around for him? It sucks that Max just got to be like, Coulson was in the field a lot. He wasn't just at home base, like barking orders. So I would like to see him get back into the action. And it seems like he knows about Keller, is that his name? And Yo-Yo. I would have liked to see that realization for him. And I guess he's just okay with it. So it's like Mac and Yo-Yo over finito. I thought they were endgame. They were talking about a family. What happened? I mean, a lot happened, honestly. But I don't know. I mean, the guy that they brought in, I don't remember his name. He's like asking a lot of questions. He's like, what have y'all brought me into? Wanting to know more about Coulson, but I think he can understand how important he was through how the people around him cared about him, especially Melinda in particular, because that guy had lost his husband and she ostensibly lost her husband. So I think he can probably understand pretty easily why they're so adamant to get to him and at least talk to him. But I'm glad that the LMD theory kind of came and went. I did not want that to be what this is. And it's not. He has the same DNA underneath some stuff. So what, is he, how fully feel is he? Is he just the same guy with different circumstance? But as the show has told us time and time again, particularly with Leopold, that nurture is a son of a bitch. And if he is, really affected by that, his nature might not come through, and he might be someone that we have to take out. I don't know how this is going to go, but I would like for him to, it feels weird to be like, oh, I want him to be our Phil replacement, because no one can replace Phil, but he is Phil, but it still feels weird. So I'm still on the fence about him and his little group of married men, but we'll see. So yes, not a lot of clarity on what's happening here, but I feel like at least we made contact. Melinda did, and that kind of shook something loose in him, maybe. So maybe something will come out of that for him, remembering something, or maybe wanting to talk to us because that's intriguing to him. I don't know, maybe. But hopefully Fitz can go and run his little errand. I don't know how easy that's going to be, and can get back to Simmons, because I want them to get back to Earth. They are in deep space. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm intrigued by this season. It's weird. And of course it's going to be weird if you don't have your main guy. So they're figuring everything out. But what they've thrown on the table so far, I'm digging. So we'll see how we continue. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll be back soon.